Hey, you're about to watch a clip from my Empty Opinions podcast. If you would like to check out the full episode, you can listen to it with the links in the description below. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the clip. All right, I have a question for you. How does a guy not fuck up the talking stage in a relationship? Because I'm in one right now, and I'm about tired of these talking stages not lasting longer than a month because it's a random shit that might not even have anything to do with me. It might just be like an ex pops up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. This person wasn't ready to date. Like, I'm about tired of these fucking talking stages not lasting longer than a month. Yeah. I'm annoyed. I'm talking to this girl who I really like. I don't want to fuck it up. Yeah. So how does a guy not do that? In your experience, what do they do to fuck it up?
Oh,
I know you. Yeah, this is definitely. Question. Yeah, you got stuff to say about this
episode.
One.
I will not shit on men.
Man, fuck that.
I won't.
Fuck
really
that,
won't.
But shit on
Last
man.
time I did. This time I will not.
Nah, fuck that. You can do it. Well, one thing I didn't tell you while you answer that question, I have to stop and start the camera.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna go do that, but you can keep talking.
Okay. I feel like with the talking stage, you have to, when you begin, you have to start you have to tell the person your intentions. You have to just go straight for it and just be like, hey, I like you. I want to talk to you. Or if you're really feeling a relationship, just say, hey, I really like you and I really want to talk and build this to see it as a relationship, if that makes sense. You always want to tell the person how you feel, number one, and what your intentions are, because it's very important. I feel like we get into talking stages and it's so new and fresh, and we don't really talk about our intentions with each other.
Yeah.
And it sucks because that's an indicator it's going to fail. Because down the line, let's say me and you started talking and we talked for about a month. And in your head, you're like, I really want to be in a relationship with this girl by next month. But me, I'm just like, I'm not ready for a relationship. This is really nice.
That's the problem.
I like talking to this guy. And I might be talking to other guys too. You might be talking to other girls. Or you want to be in the relationship.
Yes.
Vice versa too. So... yeah, if you would have told me in the very beginning, hey, I want to see this as a relationship in the near future, then in my head, I could be like, okay, yeah, this is not working out for me. Because then you're knocking it all out the park.
But that's a problem. Yeah. That's why it's so hard for people to do, because they don't want to accept that right away. They want to have that hope. That hope gets crushed right away if you're immediately like, I want this and that. And then the other person might be like, well, I don't want that. And you're like, fuck. And then you're mad at yourself. And now, obviously, that's better than, all this amount of time building up and then it becoming worse.
Right. And it's like, you wasted all this time for what?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've had...
That's just sad, though.
It is very sad.
This is a sad thought. Mm-hmm. I'm just now thinking about, because I was thinking, I'm going to do that, how you're feeling and what your intentions are. But I will be deeply saddened if it's like, well, I don't want that. I was like, fuck.
But you don't want to go down the line.
No, I know that. Yeah, right. I understand.
Because then you're still hurting yourself. And that's even worse.
You're right.
Because in the very beginning, it's like, okay, you're still getting to know each other. But imagine down the line, 3 months in, you're just like, I'm about to ask this girl to be my girlfriend.
Yeah, 3 months.
And then it's like, you ask her and she's just like, I wasn't ready for this.
Right. So. That's the thing. But isn't there something to... Mm-hmm. No, better question. Mm-hmm. At what point is it where you make your intentions known? Is it right away?
Right away.
Really? First date, first.
Hell yeah.
Really?
But everybody's different. Yeah. Everybody's in their own, know. If you know the person, let's say you've known the person for a while, or y'all started off as friends. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, that's where you can actually tell the person, yo, I like you and I really want to see this turn into a relationship soon or later or whatever. But if you just met this person, you should get the feel of them, like get to know
Right.
them and really like see like how you feel about them. Like, do I see this person as just a friend, or do I see this person as more than a friend?
That's what I was trying to get at. I feel like because that could also depend on whoever you're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might need to get to know them better to even
Right,
decide if you would like it just to be just a talking thing or just
Yeah.
an actual relationship.
Right.
That's why I think. Oh, I thought it was CD text.
Yeah.
It was an email. But it's from who is this? Fucking Disney. Yeah, that's very interesting. That's I feel like that's actually what everybody should do. I don't know. It is. It is. People are just scared.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes guys are just being deceiving. Let's just not get that out of the picture. They just want to have sex.
Not all guys.
Not all guys. Some
Not all
guys,
guys, some guys.
just want to fuck.
Yeah.
But they know the person they want to have fuck. They want to have fuck with.
Yeah.
That's a good way of saying it. They know that person wants a relationship, but they still want to.
But they so.
They still want the intercourse.
Yeah.
I want to see how many different ways I can say having sex.
That's okay.
Fuck, intercourse, having sex, coitus, smash, hit,
Yeah.
kill. That's a wild one.
Oh my.
People used to say kill
Wow.
back in the days. That's kind of wild.
That's
No,
scary.
but yeah, that's another thing that happens for sure. Like, there's a lot of guys. I've talked to guys where like, sometimes you really just have to lie to them if you want to have sex with them because they're not gonna, want that.
That's very manipulative.
It's fucked up, but that's something that I've heard guys explicitly say. Like, especially when when that becomes more glaringly obvious, when it's somebody who's really beautiful, obviously, or like somebody who guys deem, not a lot of guys have had sex with her. Like, sometimes guys can get in their fucking misogynistic bullshit, but like a trophy, person is like, oh, I had sex with her. Usually that woman, she's not gonna just want that because everybody wants her. She wants a relationship. So that's when guys tend to do the lying. It becomes great. It's kind of wild that like mentality. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm talking about. Have you encountered any of that?
No.
Really? Oh, that's good. That's actually very good.
My talking stages, they were interesting. Most of them were a fail. I think the longest talking stage was, I want to say like 3 months.
That's pretty long.
3 or 4 months.
That's pretty long.
I was like, I ain't really feeling this, so I'm just going.
You just got it off right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't there something to also like, no, I guess maybe not. Maybe I'm being naive, but like just kind of feeling the person's vibe. I've been into vibes recently because I feel like, I'm getting on my hippie shit and I'm starting to feel like that is a very real thing.
Yeah.
But isn't there something to you can kind of tell what a person wants based on how they're acting?
Yeah, but then you would be assuming what they want. And
right, well,
that's
of
not
course.
What you want.
Definitely,
to do.
Definitely
it's
not.
It's like me having a crush on this guy, and for example, and he's doing all this flirting with me, and he's, just like making me smile or whatever. And me, in the back of my head, I'm like, ooh, this guy likes me because he's giving me the vibes, things like that. Like, that's the vibes he's giving. And then it's like I go and tell him, like, yo, I have feelings for you. Like, you got feelings for me too? And he's just like,
hell no.
Yeah, like, not even like that. It's just like, oh, okay. We're just friends. I didn't see it like that. Or you get sister zoned.
I've never heard that term, but I'm sure it happens.
I don't know if I created it or somebody else created it, but I've always
just say you
used
created it. Just get the
yeah.
You coined that term when you wrote a blog at the what is it? The life of an African.
Yeah, the life of an African girl in America.
There we go.
Yeah.
In that blog where you can check out .com, right?
Yeah.
Or
.com.
.com. You go there and you'll see that she wrote that there. So
I did.
check
Yeah.
that out.
I got sister zoned last summer. I got sister zoned. So yeah, it's just like telling me like, I see you as a sister, and I'm just like,
ooh,
what?
That sounds crazy. That's actually, it's fucked up, obviously, but that's kind of fire from the guy's perspective.
I mean, it's not.
It's very subversive. Let me say that.
Yeah,
you never see that.
But it's like, I respected that because it was just like, okay, you see me as a sister, that's fine. Yeah. And then eventually, I saw him as a big brother. It was just like, okay, well.
So you got to that point at some point as well.
Yeah, at some point, like, cause me, if I get rejected or if a guy is just like, yeah, I'm not feeling you like that, I'll just the next day I'm just like, okay, hey bro, like,
Oh,
what's
that's
good.
But okay, you start talking to them that way, but do the feelings actually go away?
Yeah, they do go away.
Interesting.
They go away really quickly. Because it's just
okay.
like, if I have a crush, I'll tell you I got a crush on you.
Right.
Because I just want to tell you.
He's a direct person.
And then it